Hey everyone, I'm so excited to let you know that our Funded Youth new membership program that includes our four classes, our four foundational classes, which include 3D printing on Cura, like the open source environment, 3D printing using Bambu Studio, 3D modeling using Tinkercad foundations, for designing for 3D printing, and an introductory to coding course so you have the foundations so you can jump into a higher level. Now let me cover this real quick. The 3D printing classes, we used to just teach one class. Now what we're doing is we're expanding each of these out into a separate course of 2 1-hour sessions. That means first we introduce you to the tools. Then the second class includes challenges and we introduce estimations. Why an estimation? Well, let's say I want to print something for somebody, but I actually want to know what it's going to cost me and what I should sell it to them. That's what we're going to teach you how to do. So you can actually make a profit yourself. You don't have to make a profit, but it's nice to have a little bit extra collateral so you can reprint again. We're going to do this for both the Cura class and the Bambu class. So that's 2 hours a piece for each of those courses. Following that, the 3D model, our 3D modeling class, still going to stay the same. About 2 hours is what it's looking at for 2 separate sessions. But we're also going to introduce an estimation for that. We have the models already designed for that, so you know exactly the cost, the time it's going to take you. So you don't make that mistake of going, yeah, I can design this. I know how to 3D model now. It's going to only take me, I think, 2 hours. And 15 hours later, you're like, I should have charged more. We're going to give you a model so you're going to understand how to do that. The point is to learn how to produce your own stuff with an understanding, not just I can kind of do hobby stuff. No, the point is you might be able to create a business. The final class is coding. It's a foundational introduction class of 3 different 1-hour sessions introducing you to terminologies from variables, functions, operators, and you'll be building anything from interactive stories to video game, like top-down based video games and interactions and behaviors. That's the basic overview of the courses. Now, for the portal itself, which you see behind me is the Funded Youth website. We've updated it, so we focused mainly on promoting this new portal we have. To access it, what you do is you jump over to the website, fundedyouth.org, scroll on down, and at the top here is Start Learning or View Memberships. That'll do it. If you scroll a little bit further, we have videos, 4 different ones. First one is on how to find the class schedule, which is actually up here on the schedule page, and you can go through a whole calendar. We have it for what's available there. If we jump back down, there is another video on what we call the 5-bit credit system. So we have a new in-house credit system for managing your classes, your registration, your monthly, whatever's going on with that. So we have starter packs. If you want to know more on how that works, you can click on that link there. Then we also have the membership program, which right now is 10 5-bit credits a month. All these videos cover how to do that after registration. If you want to know about registration, right below these 4 little links is create a new account. And I have a 9-step process on how to do it step by step. If you are a parent that has more than 1 child, we have a process for that. We'll show you how to use your single email to just store, again, for registration. All you're capturing is a random generated username that you get to create, or you can use a custom one yourself. Your first name, an email address, and a password. The purpose of this is so that we can stay COPPA compliant. And how do we do that with COPPA compliance? I want to add that point in right now. When you are a parent and you register for one of your students or one of your kids, first, you'll get an email confirmation saying, did you register? You'll say, yes, I registered. Then you'll get a follow-up email saying, as a parent, we want to confirm that you approve your student to come on site and actually learn from us. Want to make sure that we are compliant and on point with that. If, again, you have another student, you have another kid in your family that you want to register multiple ones, we have a feature and an explanation in the video explaining how to do that. Or you can scroll down to I'd say it's under the Learn section at the top here. Scroll on down all the way down to the bottom and click on See Guide. You can also do that from the home page, clicking on Creating a New Account. And down at the bottom of the new account, it explains, I know it's a little bit, how to add a name to append it so that you can actually just use one email as a parent. We want to make this as streamlined as possible. Finally, on the homepage as well, one of the fourth videos aside from that is how to join a class. So once you become a member, obviously you want to register for a class. Right now we have classes for the next month of June on Tuesday and Thursday. You're going to have classes that are at 1 hour sessions, 4 to 5, 5 to 6, and 6 to 7. You'll need to register online through the portal so that we know. If you want to come another day, if you're like, I can't make it those days, let us know. Give us a call, shoot us an email, stop on by and be like, I can't make it this day. Can you give me classes on another day? If I can get a couple people showing up, we're more than happy to do it. If you have any other questions, anything else you'd like to know, stop on by. Last point is there was talks yesterday of possibly bringing an in-house rocket launching workshop. So we're going to kind of work out that. I'll give you guys more details on that in the future. Get excited. June 2nd, we are launching, we are expanding, we are going to make everything available to the community that we can. Hope to see you there.